Hello there, everybody, and welcome on into my channel. My name's Jeebers, and in today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So first, I'd like to apologize for any of my Pokemon viewers out there who are only on this channel to watch Pokemon box openings. That is not what we're going to be doing today. I would appreciate it if you guys would still stick around, but if you don't want to stick around, you've probably already clicked off this video, and if you haven't, that's fine too. But in today's video, we're doing something different. That's actually why this video is being uploaded on a different day of the week, because in today's video, we're opening up Magic the Gathering. Now, I know that the new set is going to be coming out here soon, but I just recently started to get my hands on some of the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards, and so I figured I'd start opening them up. I actually did pre-order a couple of the pre-con decks, but I didn't really like the videos I filmed of me opening up those. I just kind of rambled on for like 45 minutes to an hour, and those would be way too long of videos. I doubt anyone would really care. So instead, we're opening up packs. So I got myself 6 packs here that we're going to be opening up, and we're going to see if we get anything good out of there. Maybe we'll get a Buster Sword or a Cloud. Or maybe we'll get like one of the full arts of like Squall or something. I'm just saying Squall and Cloud because those are some of my favorite Final Fantasy characters. So I will catch you guys on the next portion of the video where we're going to open up these bad boys. See you there. Alrighty guys, welcome on back to the second portion of the video where we're going to be opening up the packs here. So as I said, we got 6 of the booster packs. That's the, whatever these are, the sleeved ones. I don't know what they actually call these, but they're just the play boosters. I know a lot of people have been going crazy. Let's go ahead and get these started with the opening. I know a lot of people have been going crazy for the collection, or the collector's booster box, or booster packs. I'm not going to spend that money for the collection boosters. That's way too much money. I'm not going to spend, I think right now it's like $100 for a pack. I'm not going to spend over $100 for one pack of cards. I don't care if I could pull a $40,000 card out of it. You know, to be honest, I probably wouldn't sell the $40,000 card if I pulled it. So what's the point in spending over $100 if I'm not going to sell any of the cards, you know? Maybe if I was going to sell the cards, I don't even know. Okay, so this is the back. Okay. I've never opened up a pack of Magic. This is fun. So, I also won't know what any of these cards are worth. I'm just going to kind of look through them, and I don't even know if any of them will be good. But I'm just going to kind of look through them and see which arts I like. I am a huge fan of Final Fantasy, and so we'll see if I can also, point out what these things are. So, like, this is Blizzard. Well, it's called Ice Magic, but it's based off of Blizzard, Blizzara, and Blizzaga. We've got the Dwarven Castle Guard. I believe this is actually from FF14. I don't know if they had the Dwarven characters in other Final Fantasy games. I can't remember off the top of my head. We've got Thunder Magic. This is always my favorite to use in the games. Thunder, Thundaga, Thundara, and Thundaga. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Undercity Dire Rat. Blitz Shot! Blitzball Shot. Blitzball was like one of the best things that they had in Final Fantasy X. My cat's meowing in the background if you can hear him. He just wants attention. We got Instant Ramen. We got Newfound Adventures. This is pretty cool. This is a... I gotta pause my video real fast. I will be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry about that. My cat decided to start climbing into that stuff he shouldn't be. So yeah, we have Newfound Adventures. I know this is a... Yeah, Forseek is the... So you can use this instead of using Forseek. So pretty cool. I really like this one because it's from FF14. I believe this is actually supposed to be the player character from FF14, not Ardbert, which is basically your character from a different realm. Got Circle of Power, Thieves' Knives. This is one of the new Job Select cards, which I actually really like the idea of these. It's basically you play that card and you instantly get to equip it to something, basically. Got Torgal Hound. I don't know what that's from, and someone's probably going to hate me for saying that. They got the Jumbo Cactuar, got the Hill Gygus, and we got 7th Heaven, the Plains, and the Hero Token card. I think, yeah, this is the one. Yeah, if you flip it over, it's also the bird. The Landfall Bird. Alrighty, we got our next pack here. 2 of 6, because yeah, we have 6 packs today. I also have, if you guys enjoy this, if you're enjoying the Magic the Gathering content, I do have a booster box, a play booster box of Final Fantasy 14, or Final Fantasy cards. The reason why I say 14 is because a lot of the cards in here are actually from Final Fantasy 14. They're from all the Final Fantasy games, but like Final Fantasy 14 has so many things from the other games that a lot of the artwork and inspiration and stuff for the cards is actually just taken from Final Fantasy 14. Which is fine. Like, I like the MMO. It's a lot of fun. So I am totally fine with them doing that. We got a wizard token card. What's the other token? Oh, the other side of the token. Oh, hey, look at that. Another bird. Birdie. Bird. If you know that reference, you're a real one. So we got the Gigan Toad. We got the Rook turret. I believe, yeah, that's from Final Fantasy 14 as well. That's the Mechanist that uses that. We got Aerith Rescue Mission. That's from Final Fantasy 7. We get the Blazing Bomb. This is just from basically any Final Fantasy game. Fight On. That's Aerith healing Yuffie, it looks like. I always liked Yuffie. I never understood why people were so obsessed with Yuffie, but I always liked her. Ooh, we got Princess Sarah. She is replacing Azusa, Lost but Seeking. Interesting. Human Monk. Very nice card. Very pretty artwork on that. We got the Shambling Sea. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm going to butcher some of these. Because a lot of the Final Fantasy games, at least the earlier ones, they didn't really have voice acting. So you just had to read it and then guess. A lot of the more recent Final Fantasy games, they do have voice acting with it. But like back in the day, like, and I don't really play the more recent Final Fantasy games. I think the most recent Final Fantasy game I played was Final Fantasy 13. Ooh, we got Sin. Sin is really cool. Ooh! Memories Returning. This is like one of the like full arts. That's awesome. This is Squall. And this is actually one of my favorite scenes in Final Fantasy VIII, which is also my favorite Final Fantasy game. That's really cool. Oh, that's awesome. We're going to put that over here. I like that one. And we got Priestess's Wandering as the foil. And then Vector Imperial City. Oop. And I just dropped it. The Imperial City. The red-black land. Alrighty. Pack number 3 here. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII is... I know a lot of people's favorite Final Fantasy game is Final Fantasy VII. Oop. We're going to pause. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Almost knocked my camera down. So we're back on pack number 3 here. But yeah, what I was saying before I almost knocked over my camera is Final Fantasy VIII is actually my favorite Final Fantasy game. I know a lot of people, their favorite game is Final Fantasy VII, and that's totally fair if that is your favorite game. Oh, hey, we got a food token and a hero token. Nice. But yeah, my personal favorite game is Final Fantasy VIII. I grew up absolutely. This is actually another. This could be in other Final Fantasy games. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact this is in Final Fantasy 14. I don't remember seeing that in other Final Fantasy games. So, got another Priestess's Wanderings. We got a Kirin Merchant. Got Slash of Lights. This is from Final Fantasy 1 because that is the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 1. We got the Red Mage's Rapier. This in Final Fantasy 14. This is actually one of my favorite classes to play. I still haven't leveled it up all the way, but I absolutely love this class. It is such a fun class to play. We got White Auracite. This is kind of the thing that makes the whole game work in Final Fantasy 14. Alrighty, sorry about that. My cat is being a cat today. So he loves to crawl behind my computer and play with the cords back there, and he will rip out my power cords. So... And he was trying to do that just now. He had one of the power cords in his mouth when I pulled him away with my foot. So, alrighty. So we got White Auracite. This is what makes the whole Final Fantasy 14 storyline work. Really important in the game. And it's actually a pretty decent card. It's a really good removal card. It exiles target creature. And as long as that is active, it exiles it. And you can tap it for white mana. So, pretty good card. Thorm of the Vestige. This is Lightning Bolt. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. I don't remember what this is from. It might be from like Final Fantasy 16. It's from Final Fantasy 13. Okay, I didn't really play too much Final Fantasy 13. I didn't really care for Final Fantasy 13. Lightning kind of annoyed me. Not gonna lie. That's a cool card though. I'm gonna put that down there as well. We got Barret. Love Barret. We got the summon Anima. Anima was always such a creepy summon. Pain. You draw a card and you lose a life. Oblivion. Each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice and loses 3 life. Menace 4/4. That's pretty good. I don't actually know exactly how good that is, but that seems really good with my limited knowledge of Magic. Omega Heartless Evolution. I think this is the Omega from 14. Yeah, this is the Omega from 14. This is actually the raid boss Omega. That's actually a really fun raid boss. And, we got, let me see if I can pronounce her name correctly. Ultimecia. I think that's how it's pronounced. That's how I always pronounce it, so if that's not how it's pronounced, sorry. But yeah, Ultimecia, Time Sorceress. She is the main villain of Final Fantasy VIII. Well, I don't know if she's the main villain. It's been so long since I played the game. Pretty sure she's the main villain for Final Fantasy VIII. Pretty sure she's the final boss, at least. So, awesome card. Really happy I got that. And it is something you can look over. So, we got Ultimecia, the Omnipotent. I know I say that Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite game and everything, but it's been such a long time since I played the game. Like, I have not played the game since I was 7 years old. No, 8 years old. That's how long it's been. I'm in my 30s now. Full disclosure. So, yeah, it's been a really long time since I played the game. I do want to play through it again sometime. Maybe I will do that and put it up on the channel. But, yeah, it's been a really long time since I played it, so I don't remember everything. I know some people have, like, these photographic memories, and they remember everything about every single game. I don't. I'm going to put Ultimecia right here. We got Ultima as well. We got Zack Fair. Zack Fair, for those of you that don't know, this is going to be a spoiler, so, you know, if you don't want spoilers, don't listen. Zack Fair is basically Cloud. So Cloud, he loses all of his memories, and he basically, like, his memories get mixed with Zack's, so he thinks that he's Zack. And so, yeah, that's really cool. And this has a lot of flavor text on here. So, you know, he sacrifices himself, and target character gets indestructible until the end of the turn. And then he transfers any counters that are on him onto that target that he just sacrificed himself for. So, yeah, a lot of flair there. We're going to go ahead and put Zack down here. I don't even think he's that rare of a card. I think he's just an uncommon. I don't know what the rarities are of these, but I'm very happy I got Zack Fair. So we're going to put him down there. I believe he's also, like, Aerith's boyfriend, I think, in the game. It's been so long. Plus, Zack is, like, kind of a newer character. I don't think he was ever actually named in the original Final Fantasy VII. If he was, you know, feel free to correct me in the comments below. I know some people are going to be really upset, because that's how people get when you don't know things about their favorite games. I really need to start playing some Final Fantasy games again, though, because I absolutely love Final Fantasy games. I love turn-based games, and which is why I don't really care for the newer Final Fantasies that much, because they're no longer turn-based. But I do absolutely love the old-school Final Fantasies, because I love the turn-based aspects of the game, like Final Fantasy X. With and we got Titus with his combat tutorial. Actually, so it's actually kind of funny. Growing up, my brother had a friend. I'm not gonna say his name on here. I don't want to dox him. But my brother had a friend who looked exactly like Titus, and we used to always joke about that with him. Well, I would joke about it. I was also, like, way younger than my brother. I was like 8 years younger than him. I was 7 years younger than him. So we got the Warrior Sword, another one of those job select cards, because this is based off of Final Fantasy XIV system. We got Resentful Revelation with Sephiroth on there, one of the greatest villains in just media in general. One of the things I really like about Sephiroth is just the fact that he's that very classic, you know, hero turned villain. And it very much is that, you know, you either die the hero or you live long enough to see yourself be the villain. And that's exactly what Sephiroth is. Before the events of Final Fantasy VII, spoilers. I'm just giving away the whole game. Before the events of Final Fantasy VII, ooh, we got Vincent Valentine. Let's go! If I recall, he is a secret unlock character that you get in Final Fantasy VII. And there's the Galleon Beast. That's what he turns into. That's awesome. Trample lifelink. When Galleon Beast dies, return it to the battlefield face up and tapped. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. We're going to go ahead and put Vincent down here as well. Got Lunatic Pandora. I don't know what that's from. That's from 8. How do I not remember that at all? To be honest, one of the things I will say about Final Fantasy VIII, one of the things I remember the most, or like, I remember the beginning of the game really well. I don't remember the end of the game too well, because I only played... My cat's jumping up somewhere again. I will be right back. And we're back again. Sorry about that. My cat is being a cat today, and just wanting to do everything he knows he's not supposed to be. But yeah, getting back to what I was talking about with Final Fantasy VIII. So, as a kid, I actually never really owned a PlayStation. I had my stepdad who owned his PlayStation. He didn't really let me play it too much. And, you know, I know a lot of people are going to hear that and go, oh, that's so mean. Why wouldn't he let you play it? It's because I broke a lot of electronics as a kid. It's totally fair that he didn't let me play it, right? I broke my GameCube. I broke my N64. I broke... so many electronics. Don't even ask me how I would break them, because I don't even know how. I would just break them. And so I can understand him not wanting to let me play his... Ooh, Knight card and Hero. Those are the 2 tokens. I can understand him not wanting to let me play his PlayStation too often. So I never really got to save my files on the game. So the way that I beat all the Final Fantasy games is basically by speedrunning them. Because I couldn't make a save file. So I'd have to speedrun them. So that's why it's like, I remember a lot of the stuff from the early game really well. But when it comes to the late game, and that's why I kind of want to replay through Final Fantasy 8 and 7. I do actually own Final Fantasy 7 and 8 now, because they re-released them on the PC. So I do kind of want to replay through them again, because I don't remember a lot of the stuff from those games. And I remember loving the game so much and loving the fights, but like I don't really remember the story, because like I said, I was just like spamming the button through the story, because I was just like, I need to hurry up and beat it, I need to hurry up and beat it. And as a kid, like I didn't really care about that kind of stuff. Whereas as an adult, I definitely care about that stuff a lot more. So I would like to replay through these storylines again and re-experience them. Almost like it's for the first time, even though it's not the first time, because I've definitely already done all this stuff. Final Fantasy VI is a game that I have never played before, though. Ooh, Black Waltz number 3. That's Vivi. I think that's from 9? Yeah, Vivi's from 9. Everybody always really loves Vivi. Is it Vivi or is it just V? Yeah, Vivi. Everybody always likes him. I never really liked Final Fantasy 9, so... I know a lot of people are going to hear that and they're going to be so upset with me. But I didn't really care for 9. I also never beat 9, so maybe that's why. I've heard it gets really good in the mid-game. Ether. This is a really important card in the game. Restores your mana. Oh, wow. We got 2 foils there. Nice. Got a foil land and a foil artifact. Sweet. Alrighty. We got our last pack here. We're not going to slap it until we get it out of this little... protection here, this little cardboard pouch. I don't like these pouches at all for the magic cards. I don't really like them for Pokemon cards either, to be honest. But I really don't like them for the magic cards because they are so hard to get open. Like, Jesus. Oh, God. Pausing again. Alrighty, we're back again. So many cuts. Between the cat and me knocking over the camera because I have to, like, force those boxes open. Alrighty, and we got our last pack here, so let's go ahead and give it that slap on the rear, and hopefully we get something good. So far, I think my favorite pulls have been, and again, I don't know anything about like prices on these things, but my favorite pulls have been, ooh, we got one of the treasure tokens. I actually need one of those for my deck. Yes, I do have a magic deck. It's a Sephiroth deck. It's not really that good, but I like it. Actually, I might even try and fit the Vincent Valentine into the Sephiroth deck. We got Shinra and Reinforcements. That's from Final Fantasy VII. Those are the main soldiers. We got a fat Chocobo. I always love this summon in the games. We got Sages, Nuliths. I think that's how it's pronounced. I play Final Fantasy XIV now. I don't even know how the things are pronounced. We got the Weapons Vendor. Really good card for the Cloud deck. Same thing with Zac Fair, too, which we also pulled. Just need the Cloud. Ooh, we got Lucas Stadium. This is where you play Blitzball in Final Fantasy X. It's an artifact. I would have thought it would be a land, but it's just an artifact. Interesting. Okay. You know, here, we're going to put that down there. I like that card. I like Final Fantasy X. Oh, we got Salaz's Chocobo. I believe that's from 13? Yeah, 13. I believe that's the black guy that has the Chocobo in his hair. He has like a big fro, and he has a Chocobo that just hangs out in his fro. I think that's what it is. I think that's his Chocobo. I could be wrong. I didn't really play 13 that much, so if I am wrong, correct me down in the comments. Ooh, we got Primal Garuda. That's from Final Fantasy XIV. Circle of Power. We got Garland, Knight of Corellia. Nice. This is from Final Fantasy 1. I think he's one of the main enemies in Final Fantasy 1, especially because, you know, he turns into Chaos the Endless. That's awesome. We're going to go ahead and put Garland down here. We got the Wandering Minstrel. This is from Final Fantasy XIV. If you played the game, this is actually how you unlock the extreme modes of a lot of fights. Really fun. We got You're Not Alone. This is... Oh, Final Fantasy 9. Yeah, because that's the main character. I always forget the main character's name from Final Fantasy 9. Because I always named the characters in the game, in the old Final Fantasy games. So unless the character's been in a lot of stuff since, like Cloud and Squall and stuff, I don't really remember the characters' names. Because I would name them all on my own. Because, you know, that was one of the things with Final Fantasy. You just name everyone. It's one of the things I actually kind of miss about those games. You don't really do that anymore in the newer Final Fantasy games. Alrighty. So here, I don't even know if these are necessarily the hits. I just pulled out cards that I liked. So I don't know if these are hits or not, but those are the cards I liked that I pulled. Really happy about the Zac Fair card. Gonna definitely add that into my Cloud deck that I have. Don't know if I'll be adding in any of these other cards, but these are some really cool cards. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed me opening up those 6 packs of Magic cards, and I will hopefully catch you guys in the next video where I start opening up the booster box. So if you want to see me open up that booster box and hear me talk more about Final Fantasy and get a bunch of things wrong, then tune into that next video. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe, comment down below correcting me about all the things I got wrong, and until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Bye.